Tonight is the third story in a News 19 investigation sinking settlement hopes. It's still not clear how many people remain unpaid in a lawsuit settlement over Lawrence County drinking water contaminated by PFAS chemicals manufactured by 3M. Those chemicals were declared hazardous by the EPA earlier this year. News 19 chief investigative reporter Brian Lawson has more.
Thousands signed up for the lawsuit. It was settled in 2022. We know many people got paid, but 2 years later, others tell us they signed up but never got a check and still can't get a clear answer about what happened. After more than a year of reporting on this, the people we've talked to appear stuck in a legal maze.
We were told that we would get $3,500 per individual and also $1,000 for all plots of land that we own.
So what do you do when you can't collect your settlement check and you can't get any answers? Martha Hughes sued her lawyer for $11,000. That was attorney Taylor Stewart of Stewart & Stewart, the Anniston firm that handled the 3M lawsuit.
He failed to show up to court, so therefore I had to file a default lawsuit against him.
But it turns out it's not the court's job to make sure you get paid. Martha Hughes gave us an update on how it turned out.
They said if I didn't hear anything, I would have to come back and file a garnishment against them.
She followed the rules and paid $300 in court costs, but
I received a letter from the circuit clerk that said that they had awarded me $100, but I have not even seen that.
Since December, at least 6 other people in Lawrence County sued Taylor Stewart over not getting a settlement check. He didn't respond, so they won, sort of. Mary Catherine Harbin was among them. She got the bad news from the court clerk.
Something like 2 months later, she contacted one of us and said that the suit had been settled, the account had been closed, and it only had less than $100 in it, and nobody would get any money.
It doesn't make sense to her. Harbin had been involved in the original lawsuit for years.
Every meeting that they had, I was present. Every meeting, I signed my name on the list, and I got nothing.
We called the Stewart & Stewart law firm twice in the past couple of weeks.
Good afternoon, Stewart & Stewart.
Hey, this is Brian Lawson with WH&T in Huntsville. I was trying to reach Mr. Taylor Stewart, please.
He is here today, but he is not in the office at the moment. Can he return your call?
That would be fine. No answers. Sharon Murray of Cortland took a different approach. She complained to the Alabama Bar Association, and she's not alone. Murray gathered 120 complaints from her neighbors against Stewart & Stewart on claims of failure to pay water settlement money. She sent those complaints via certified mail to the Alabama Bar in December, January, and May. She received no reply. News 19 contacted the Alabama Bar last week, and Murray says she finally talked to an investigator.
I spoke with Mr. Mark Moody and at the Alabama Bar Association, and he told me that they have received over 1,300 complaint forms against Stewart & Stewart, but that Stewart & Stewart, Donald Stewart and Taylor Stewart, both, he spoke with both of them, said that these people are just coming out of the air filling out forms that they never applied for checks, which I myself believe is a lie.
Murray said she was told the complaints came from a number of Alabama communities, not just Lawrence County. She says more investigation is clearly needed.
People are not just going to jump up and lie to get something when they know it can be investigated and found out.
Murray said she saw people sign up and she kept receipts.
They needed proof that the original forms that people had to sign, the intake forms, if there was such a form, in which I have all them forms and have faxed them to Mr. Moody.
The bar told News 19 it cannot confirm the existence of an investigation until it is resolved. Murray says she's not giving up.
People took the time to go and sign up for this and was promised this, and they should receive what they was promised, and this one law firm should not be allowed to continue to go out and sign up people or even practice law if this is the way they're going to handle things.
It's been a lot of effort for $3,500.
It might not seem like a whole lot to some people. This is a poor area. Everybody didn't work at a factory or something like that where they get a nice pension once a month and Social Security. Some of them are living off for $600-700 Social Security because They pick cotton out there on Dave Martin Plantation. So this little extra helps. My hope is that they get it. That's my hope. That's my prayer, that they get what they were promised.
The Alabama Bar Association tells us a lawyer's basic duties include giving clients timely advice on the matter and keeping them reasonably informed of important developments and aspects of the case. News 19 will continue our reporting on this story.